Hey kids, good morning. I gotta be honest with you, I really miss interacting with you guys on Sunday morning. I've had a lot of fun using videos to tell our stories, but there's really nothing that beats hanging out with you guys, so I miss you. Just wanted to say that. We're following the children of Abraham. We followed Abraham, we followed Isaac, we followed Jacob and his brother Esau as we wrapped up last week. And this week, we followed Jacob's kids. And Jacob had a lot of kids. It's going to take me a minute to introduce you to all of them. So there's Papa Jacob. Only now he's a little older. There, that's more like it. Jacob. Reuben. Simeon. Levi. Judah. Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Joseph, Benjamin. Joseph's dreams. So as you can tell from the title, today we're talking about Joseph's story. The Bible moves forward with this great grandson of Abraham, and we see that families in the Bible are still having a hard time. Relatable in more ways than you'd imagine. Do you ever argue with your siblings? It happens. Remember how Jacob thought that his dad liked Esau more, and that really shaped Jacob's life? Jacob, as a parent, seems to be falling more in line with his father than maybe he would think. This time, however, it's not the firstborn that's favored. It's one of the youngest kids. His name is Joseph. Life is great being dad's favorite. I mean, look at this new coat he gave me. Isn't it just, it's the best. I mean, look at it. Huh? Yes, Jacob favored Joseph, and he gave him really nice stuff, even a fancy coat. And all the brothers could see that Joseph was Dad's favorite. Joseph had a gift. He was actually really good at interpreting dreams. So remember that. He liked to talk about dreams. Hey guys, I bet you're super excited about this, but I had a couple of dreams. Here we go with those dreams again. I wanted to share with you. It's like he thinks he's the only one with dreams. I have dreams. Oh yeah, come on. You definitely want to hear. If I hear one more dream, I'm going to puke. Here, let me tell you about him. Yeah, in the dream, we were gathering our sheaves of wheat like normal, but then all of a sudden you guys were the sheaves, and then you bowed down to me. I thought it was pretty great. And then I had this other dream where you guys were all stars and mom and dad were there. They were the sun and the moon. And they started bowing down to me too. Yeah, it was great. Weren't those cool dreams? Weren't they awesome? Weren't they great? I have dreams. I'm going to puke. Gad, are you okay? You have that crazy look in your eye again. Guess thought you'd be kind of more excited about that, but whatever. If God was going to bless the world through Abraham and his descendants, how would he work in this family where the brothers were not getting along? That's the question that will loom over us as we tell this story. And it's a fairly long story. There's a lot of episodes in this story. Some time passed and things weren't really getting any better. Jacob sent Joseph to check up on his siblings out in the field. Oh, look, Dad sent Joseph to come check on us. Dream boy. I'd say it's time to make a calculated move, brothers. I'd say this dream boy has been enough of a problem that it's time to end him permanently. Oh, I've got it. Let's throw Dream Boy down a hole and tell our parents that an animal ate him. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, what are you guys saying? You want to kill him and throw him into a hole? Now that's a plan. Let's get him. What if we just do the whole part and skip the killing. I'm with Reuben on this one. Guys, we don't want to kill our own brother. That would be terrible. I think if I play my cards right, I can get Joseph out of this. You could just throw him in the hole and maybe we could sell him to somebody. Get him out of here. Tending the fields, hanging out with the sheep. Family business. Life is good, being Dad's favorite. Hey everybody, how you doing, brothers? You guys look a little suspicious. What's going on? No, not my coat. Guys, let me out. Let me out. So how's this gonna work, guys? We just keep him in the hole until like somebody comes along and we sell him like into slavery and make a bunch of money? Sure. He's not in the hole. What did my brothers do? Father, there must have been an accident. Guys, it's a tough story, isn't it? There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot that's kind of heartbreaking, isn't it? Not all the brothers agreed that they should kill Joseph, but they did end up throwing him in a hole, and he ended up being sold into slavery. Fortunately, guys, we're going to pick up with Joseph next week, and things start looking up. But I think this is a great moment to pause and reflect. So much of what we learn about God is through story, and in Genesis, that story is framed in family life. There's some things that maybe we could take from this and reflect on. Did you guys know that you can talk to your parents about anything? Yeah, you can. They would love it if you talked about how you felt. Maybe this conflict could have been avoided with a little bit of communication. Have you guys ever heard of a thing called peer pressure? That's really at work in this story. Did you notice how this quickly got out of hand? They were mad about their brother's dreaming, but their anger kept feeding back to one another. Let's just say we can make bad decisions when other people around us make bad decisions. Reuben and Judah didn't want that harsh of treatment for their brother, and Reuben wanted to come back and rescue him. But do you see that the peer pressure got away from them? So when we surround ourselves with bad ideas, we might end up making bad decisions. But bigger than the failures of the parents, of the siblings, is God's love. And that's where we will continue week after week as we look at this story. God is in this family. Do you believe it? As we look week after week for where God is in this mess of a family, let's think about and reflect on the fact that God is actually in our families too. Until next time, Godspeed.